Welcome to Steffon's soundtrack series, where I give detailed insight and sometimes personal anecdotes on how a particular song impacted my life. This is song number 1, Umi Says by Mos Def. Enjoy. Over time, Mos Def's Umi Says has come to be one of the most significant songs in my life, and one that I consume every single day. Umi Says originally appeared on a seminal debut from Mos Def titled Black on Both Sides, but it may appear more recognizable to most from the classic 2001 Jordan commercial. For me, it represents so much more than just a classic song paired with a classic commercial. Umi Says has such an airy touch to the beat, instantly feeling like it should be played while you are riding in an empty train car. It produces such a calmness to me anytime I hear those initial moments of the track leading up to the anticipation of what is about to take place. The first words you hear on the track are, "I don't want to write this down. I want to tell you how I feel right now." Just hearing these first lines made me feel that Mos is about to lay his heart on the table, but in a unique way. Mos is known for delivering captivating and ferocious bars to impact your mind and spirit. But on Umi Says, Mos is just speaking to whoever is listening. It's not about having supreme level bars or vocal tone. It's about speaking his truth, and that truth still relates to me now more than ever. Most relays that you've got to relish the moment that you are presently in because tomorrow is not promised to show up. Every day when I listen to this song, I try to burn that concept into my brain because that is something I have struggled with over the years. I tend to have anxieties about the future, which in turn leads me to try to control many aspects of life, to determine outcomes of the future, which is not wholly possible. I feel like that I've missed present moments and opportunities because I'm so concerned with the future and have lost sight of present moments. A big concept of this record is about shining your light onto the world, which may come in various forms. For me, I try to lead with positive energy in every situation, and I don't always succeed because, like Mo said, I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. My intentions are always to try to raise the spirits of people I come in contact with, whether that be through laughter or simply just listening to others' experiences. One of the truly astonishing parts of this record is that he shows that the journey to shine is not simple and conveys his raw, uninhibited emotions in the second verse. Lines like, "Sometimes I feel like crying, sometimes my heart gets heavy, sometimes I just want to leave and fly away. In this peculiar life, sometimes peace can be as hard to find as a diamond, and you will go through a roller coaster of emotions, as I would know, on that pathway to peace." And I think that most perfectly illustrated that point in this song. With all that said, the biggest point is that Umi Says is representative of the black experience and is a black unification anthem. In the intro, Mo says, "For you and me, this life is not promised." While this can apply to anyone, later on in the song, you can clearly attribute those lines to black people. The sentiment in the back half of the song is that most wants black people to be free, which I can ascribe to because I appreciate my people and the culture, and I can only hope that one day we won't have to face the same injustices that still plague us 20 plus years after the release of Umi Says. Mos Def created an album in Black on Both Sides that resonates with me not only on a personal level but a cultural level, with Umi Says being a song that I carry in my soul and heart each day. You can say that I'm trying to do my best Mos Def impression because I'm putting my heart and soul into this so it can be felt wherever you are. Thank you for listening to Steffon's soundtrack series. I am Steffon GH, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SteffonGH. That's SteffonGH, where you can follow this series and find links to even more content.